Good morning. The title of our hymn today is Mansion Over the Hilltop. In 1945, a young Christian businessman stood one evening in an evangelistic service in Dallas, Texas, and told how he had learned a valuable lesson from a small child. The gentleman stated that his business had been in a steady decline and looked as if it would completely fail. Since the situation seemed beyond his ability to understand or control, he found himself slipping into despondency, discouragement, and depression. One day, for a period of diversion, he decided to get into his car and drive out into the countryside. He traveled for miles out beyond the busy streets and residential areas. Soon he found himself on a deserted, out-of-the-way trail where he came upon a dilapidated cottage. He almost drove on by. It was in so much despair. It was needing a lot of repairs, a paint job, new window glasses, as well as some shingles, and part of the roof was even missing. It made him wonder how the house was even still standing. In addition to that, he was surprised to see a young girl about the age of 8 or 9 playing with her doll, which even it had some of its stuffing poked out. To his utter amazement, the child seemed to be content and happy. The gentleman stopped his car and approached the front yard, keeping his distance for fear of frightening the child, and asked, "Little girl, would you tell me how you can be happy living in such a house?" The little girl excitedly asked him, "Why, haven't you heard? My daddy just inherited a fortune, and he's building us a mansion just right over that hill. Don't know when it'll be done, but I won't have to live in this house anymore." Those words pierced the young businessman's heart. He realized for the first time that though his earthly business was faltering, the Heavenly Father had great things in store for him. It was as though he heard God saying, "Son, don't you know that I have a mansion prepared for you just beyond those clouds?" The young businessman concluded his story by telling how he went back home with a new determination to live for God and let the Heavenly Father take care of the business. Ira Stanfield, the famed songwriter, was in the audience that evening. He was so moved with the story, he went home still thinking about what he had heard. He rose early the next morning, went to his piano, and wrote the song Mansion Over the Hilltop. Thank you for letting me share this in with you today. Please come back next Thursday for another one. And if you're on Facebook, please share it with your friends and follow. Or if you're seeing it on YouTube, please be a subscriber.